it's been a strange old tale. In fact, a good strange tale of Rohit and Shikhar. Every time they've approached a multi-nation tournament, things have not quite been right. Initially, it was Gautam Gambhir who was dropped, and they were coming in as a new opening combination. Then there were other tournaments they were building up to. They were not actually opening at the start of the tournament, before the tournament. And each time they came in and they've produced results together. It's just like the chemistry.
Well, I think it's just the mindset. I don't know. Sometimes as a player, also as an individual, it just gets you going. You know, some big stages, or depending on what you are, what kind of state you are in leading up to the tournament. And like you mentioned, the fact that you are hungry to perform. Like, you know, the great example is of Ravindra Jadeja. You know, he's been waiting on the sidelines for a while. He's waiting for his opportunity. And suddenly he's got this opportunity. He knows the importance of that opportunity. And similarly, as you mentioned that, you know, Shikhar has not been part of, or, you know, there has been some kind of criticism leading up to multi-nation tournament.
As well as lack of form at times.
In this case, again, you know, test matches, having that tough time. You're constantly thinking about the game, because, you know, you want to be playing at the highest level. You want to be part of that Indian team and play as many matches as possible. So that's something as a player always working on your mind, and these kind of stages do get you going. That's something, you know, which has become a pattern maybe with these two in terms of the situations leading up to the big tournaments have been such that they're fired up. Like in Rohit's case as well, you know, he's had a good break. He wasn't being part of the test matches, and been using that time to switch off, you know, maybe go on a holiday. He's going to become father soon, so, you know, all those kind of emotions also go through. So it's a right kind of stage, I think.
Yes, you get to know these little insights from Zaheer Khan over here. So that mental side of it, you know, I was almost looking at it as a negative, where you were saying that, okay, he's not been in the test side. Now he's suddenly been made captain, because initially, obviously, you know, Virat Kohli is a regular captain. Suddenly he's got that added responsibility. It has not phased him. Let's just, while you come up with that answer, let's just show you these numbers of these two guys and just how well they've done in multi-nation tournaments. And that's them together. 26 innings, 1,700 runs, 600 plus partnerships at a stunning average. And we're talking about the 2 Champions Trophies, the Asia Cup, and of course that one 2015 World Cup.
I look at these two and I think it's comfort. You know, it's like your old pajamas, isn't it? You put them on and they just feel nice. And when Rohit and Shikhar walk out, and the left-hand, right-hand combination, and they just probably look at each other and go, hey, just another day, fella. You know, just another day, old mate. Let's go. Let's just do what we do. And the other thing it probably tells me is just leave Shikhar Dhawan out of your test team. Just don't even bother, because you play with his mind. You play with his head. Let him play white ball cricket for India, and let him be the best white ball opening batsman along with Rohit Sharma. And you've got plenty of other talent that you can sort of try and have learned the test match game. I think he's so comfortable with the white ball and so comfortable in that blue clothing that every time he puts the white clothing on, it just seemed to me like through that tour of England, and I watched quite a lot of it, he struggles with his foot movement. He's not sure whether to go back or forwards with him. One day cricket, he just has all of that just clarity and comfort in that situation. So you want to leave him be up until the World Cup at least. Don't even let him look at white clothing. Just leave him in the coloured stuff and let him be, and he'll produce the goods for you.
Similar to Rohit Sharma in a sense. Do you agree with him that could be one possible solution? He's
that's
very
an interesting
different from
point,
that debut 100 in Mohali.
Well, yes. I mean, you know, as a cricketer, if you ask him, he would want to play all the formats. You know, but sometimes you got to make that call and say that, okay, you know what, this is what the requirement of the team is right now. You know, we want you to be in that kind of mindset. So that's a great point, I think, because that does seem like his mindset changes. You know, because in a test match, you're thinking differently. You're always kind of thinking that you have to look correct as well. You can't play rash shots. You know, so he's going in that mode where, you know, you have to see off a certain phase and then look to attack. So
he's not sure when to attack, Zach. I look at him in that test match, and he'll get balls that in a one-day international he will just crunch through the offside. But he's getting them in test matches going, oh dear, maybe I shouldn't. He's unsure.
And you get out ones where you're playing that up-pitch drive.
Yeah.
He's always been comfortable playing up-pitch drive.
Correct.
At times he's going to get out.
Yeah.
So as a batsman, you just have to move on from there. And as management and the selectors, they need to give that confidence and understand that, okay, fine, at at times he's going to look like that, but when it's coming off, he's going to look good. So that's something, that freedom has to come from the backing which you get from the support staff as well. And if you're not able to give that kind of cushion and you're worried about how things are looking, then maybe, you know, just ask him to focus on one thing at the moment.
Just until the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, just leave it alone till the World Cup. You're so important to us. Just leave it alone.
And some of the stroke play we saw the other night was, I mean, Rohit Sharma was playing one kind of innings, but Shikhar Dhawan early on, some of those shots to the offside, the straight drives that followed after that were absolutely treats to watch.